Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails in the Sky. For today, well, we have a few more things on the agenda. First we have to talk to the people at the inn, see if the matron and everyone is okay. Then we're gonna go by the lighthouse to see if Void is okay. And after all that, we're gonna go back to Ruan to report at the guild with all we have done and see what the next step is going to be. And I hope, like I ended it with last time, that we get to arrest somebody. But first let's look around, talk to some people before we head over to Ruan. Ah, the arsonist was caught. I'd like to take the bastard up into the mountains to teach him a lesson or two about survival. So the criminals have finally been caught. That should help put my friend's mind at least a little bit more at ease. I feel pretty good about it too. Yeah, now that the arsonist has been caught, you can show some display of grandeur, definitely. I heard that the arsonist was caught. I think they should experience some street justice before he turned over to the Brazier Guild. Maybe a good stoning? Damn, Minoria takes care of its own. Yeah, better not mess things up here. I think I've seen the person who did this before. I have to wonder if it was the mayor's personal steward. I must be mistaken though. It's too crazy to be possible. Well, it may be crazy, and it doesn't mean it isn't true. The matron finally woke up earlier this morning. Thanks, Idios. Man, I'm so relieved. And now I'm so starving. Oh my, hello again. I heard from the innkeeper that the criminals have been arrested. You keep helping us so much and I have no way to properly repay you. Oh really? You don't need to worry about it. It's nothing to be embarrassed over. Really. It's probably better not to tell her everything. Just yet. We're going back to Ruan for a little bit, so we can deliver our report. Karna's keeping an eye out on the prisoners, so you can relax on that score. Thank you so much. Oh, hi Miss Estelle. Did you really find those guys and beat them up? Awesome. Of course, because we're very reliable bracers. Yay, matron's uppy again. Definitely the youngest one at the orphanage. Alright. Like I said, I first want to check up on Void at the lighthouse. Just curious on how the guy's doing. And he's always complaining to us that we need to spend some more time pleasing our clientele. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. A little nice follow-up, just to make sure he's okay. That's weird. Ah, there he is. I thought he wasn't here. Oh, it's you kids again. That was pretty rough the other night, wasn't it? It was pretty crazy. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? Not too bad, I guess. I still feel a little light in the head, though. It looks like the anesthetic hasn't completely worn off yet. Thankfully, it's a pretty harmless drug, so you should be back to normal in a little while. That's a relief to hear. Then maybe I should take a little break before getting back to work. I think that's a good idea. Taking it easy is probably the best thing for you right now. Please, don't overdo it. I think I'll just take your advice, young man. I can't really remember a thing about last night. For one thing, it seems like the whole darn day passed in a blink of an eye. It seems like I'm still a bit fuzzy around the edges. He's taking our advice. So that's at least a little bit good. Maybe he could go back to Ruan and have a drink with his friends. You know, the one that brought him a fruit drink last time at the bar. But yeah, for now, let's go back to Ruan and report back to the guild of what we've seen, what we've done, and what are we gonna do next. Dalmore was behind everything. He was just pretending to be all kind and everything from the start. I've been kind of wondering about this, but will we be able to catch the mayor this time? She raises a good question. This may be difficult. The Bracer Guild has a non-interference policy when it comes to the government affairs. And considering he has control over the whole Ruan region, arresting the mayor isn't going to be easy. Hold on a second. Doesn't anyone else find that strange? It is funny, but the law is the law. That's why the guild can have branches everywhere, even in the Erebonian Empire. Yeah, but still. Anyway, let's just get to the guild and talk to Jean. I think he'll have some useful advice for us. Okay. I'm fine, don't worry about me. We just need to make the man in charge pay his tab. Yes, that's right. But yeah, Joshua is right. If we're gonna do this, we need to do this right. So, find the evidence and go by the right way forward, by the right lines. Making sure that he cannot continue on what he's doing. Even if we can't get him arrested, at least put him out of business. But yeah, for now, let's head back. What is it, Chloe? Well, are you two going to the guild? I just remembered something I need to do, so can you go on ahead without me? I'll catch up to you shortly. Oh, that's fine. Are you going back to campus then? Yes. I think I should report in to the headmaster and let him know what's happening. Okay, I got it. We'll be waiting for you at the guild. So what's she up to? I'm sorry, Estelle. You too, Joshua. Chloe produced a notepad and pen and began scribbling furiously. This ought to do it. Seek! Okay, so what's she up to? I wonder. Oh, I understand. It's just hard to believe that Mayor Dalmore is behind these recent events. This is certainly a major incident. So Jean, do you think the mayor can be caught? Well, I'm afraid it's going to be rather difficult. The only way it's really happened is if he can't be caught in the act. Oh, I figured as much. You can't be serious. So we just have to allow a corrupt mayor to stay in power? No. There's no need to panic. The Bracer Guild hands may be tied, but the Royal Army can get him. Oh! Estelle, Joshua, I'd like for you to go to the mayor's estate and question him. It doesn't matter if he gets angry, I just want you to buy us some time. And you'll contact the Royal Army in the meantime. Precisely. I'll contact Leiston Fortress HQ with the Orbal communication system to request assistance. I don't like having to rely on the army, but I don't see any other option. Okay, once Chloe catches up to us, we'll go to the mayor's at once. And there she is. I made it. Sorry for the delay. Oh, not at all. Perfect timing, in fact. That was pretty quick for a run to the campus. Well, I'm pretty fast on my feet. So, what's the plan? Well, we're gonna just be talking. We were just talking about going to the mayor's estate. We have to stall him with an interview while the Royal Army is contacted. Ah, I see. Maybe that wasn't so necessary after all. So, will you be coming with us? Oh, please, allow me to accompany you. We'll be counting on you to contact the army, Jean. Just leave it to me. Why do we get a feeling that Chloe sent a message to the army in order to get there? And now she's saying, yes! Please, come here at all. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we have a report quest as well. No extra points, but a nice wad of cash. Much obliged. You appear to have achieved your goal without injury. If you complete any other jobs, be sure to give me all the juicy details. Nice. Alright, let's go to the mayor. And let's see if we can rattle his cage, or whatever they call it in big old investigative movies and series. Man, this place is huge. Is he really doing all that nasty stuff for a place like this nice? I don't think that really matters. Mayor Dalmore is originally from a large family of nobles. I think his estate has been passed down for generations. Okay, so the estate wasn't paid for in blood at least. That's something. Anyway, we need to find him and question him. Definitely. Time was important, people used to come here. Important or not, they sure did up their hair funny. Oh, then they're definitely important, because if you're important, then you need to dress the part, you need to stand out. Meaning, very big hats or very strange hair. Usually one of the two. Welcome to the Ruan mayoral estate. I'm terribly sorry, but the mayor is currently attending to some guests. Perhaps you could come back another time. What? Now hold on just a second. I'm pretty sure we know who the guest is. It's Duke Dunan, isn't it? What? Why? That's exactly it. Have you received an invitation as well? Yes, it came directly from the mayor himself. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind? Oh, now that I take a close look, you appear to be bracers. If circumstances demand it, then please, go on up. The mayor and the duke are in the banquet hall on the second floor. Excellent. Thank you for your help. Alright. With so many guests arriving, I really must prepare some tea. Please, pardon me. What? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how impressive it was that you knew the Duke was here. Oh, it's just a matter of asking the right questions. He's planning to sell vacations home to the rich, right? Duke Dunan might as well have a bullseye target painted on his misshapen head. Wow. That is smart thinking. Where did he come up with that line about the mayor inviting us? Well, it wasn't a line. He did invite us over the first time we met him. If those ravens start making trouble again, feel free to drop by and let me know. Something like that. Oh, that's right. So he did invite us. Exactly. Well, why don't we head up to the banquet hall? Yeah, he's twisting the facts a little bit. But technically he is right. And sometimes you do need to bend the rules a little bit to get what you want. Oh dear, my little daughter seems utterly smitten. La 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 la. Oh, those piercing amber-colored eyes, I swear I could get lost in them. Really, Joshua, you made an impression. Now, where's that Gilbert lad? I heard that we had an important guest coming in. So where is he? Well, we know where he is. I must wonder what's being discussed behind this door right now. The master is speaking with Duke Dunan, you see. Oh, I like the sound of that. Ruan would be the perfect place for a vacation home. I think I might stay for a while. I had a feeling you'd think so. I'll see it that you get the finest place available, my lord. I believe you'll be quite satisfied. You're quite the smooth talker. But good, money is no object. Prepare me in a state that is worthy of your future king. Make it so splendid as your holdings here. Pardon me, my lord, but wait a moment. The queen asked you to consult with her before spending such an amount of... Silence, Philip. I am to be your next of kin. No, next king, not next of king. He's not gonna be family. Such purchases are every day for a man of my standing. Ah, yes, of course. Well said, your grace. We can get a written contract together shortly. But first, one more drink. Oh no. Hi there. Greetings from the Bracer Guild. You. What do you people want? You look kind of familiar. Oh, it's you. Hi, Mr. Butler. We just dropped by to talk to the mayor. No biggie. This won't do. If you're here on guild business, you should speak with some semblance of manners. I'm in the middle of an important discussion, so why don't you come back later? I apologize for our rudeness, Mayor. We intend no disrespect. We simply came to report to you that we have identified the arsonist. Ah, that. Well, that I suppose. My lord, would you excuse us for a moment? No. Say what you're going to say here. This sounds very interesting. But it's okay. Maybe the Duke will have something to add. It won't do any harm for him to hear this, will it? Well, if we must. While we're on the subject, it seems that Matron Teresa was attacked again last night. Could the arsonist be linked to that? It seems very likely. Unfortunately, the attackers are still at large. I see. Still, at least you saw, you know who they are right now. So, who did it? Who indeed? It's exactly who you think it is, Mayor Dalmore. Ah, I see. That's quite a shame. I was hoping I could make them see the errors of their ways before it was too late. I suppose it was a vain hope on my part. Who are you talking about, Mr. Mayor? What do you mean, who? Why, the Ravens, of course. They've been hiding ever since last night. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but they are responsible. This time, they claim to be victims themselves. What? So, without further ado, the culprit is... I so want to say Duke Doonan, for the obvious comical reasons. I also want to say Mayor Dalmore, but it is circumstantial, to be honest. There's no direct lead to it except for Gilmore itself. So the answer is going to be Gilbert or Dalmore, and depending on who we choose, that's going to be if you're going to get extra points or not. And yes, we caught Gilbert, and I'm pretty sure even if I say Mayor Dalmore, he's gonna basically throw Gilbert on, let's say, the bonfire in order to get free. So who do we pick? The one that we caught, or the one he's working for? I think I'm gonna pick the mayor. You, Mayor Dalmore. We already have Gilbert in custody and we know everything. We also have proof that you stole the money donated to restore the orphanage your lackey set on fire. Can you deny the charges? Nonsense. Do you think I know those people in the black clothes? Well, now that's a little strange. We didn't say anything about black clothes. This is absolutely ridiculous. Gilbert was acting alone. You don't know when to give up, do you, old man? We know that you were plotting to build vacation homes on the land the orphanage occupied. Do you still deny the charges laid against you? Persistent little brats. But I've had those development plans in place for ages. They're just part of Ruan's city planning. What reason would I have to be so impatient that I'd resort to criminal acts? Well, how about a mountain of debt to pay off? Niall, what are you doing here? I figured I'd come to the mayor's place to do some investigating. When I see you two going in, the whole thing smelled fishy, so I decided to sneak in. That's it in a nutshell. Just who the hell are you? Oh, I'm a reporter with the Liberal News. The name's Niall Burns. Actually, I've been checking into the city's financial affairs recently. And what do I see? But the mayor's Dalmore here has been diverting funds from the city budget lately. They're funds for the expansion project. I'm not buying it. You haven't even started construction. I thought it was kind of strange, so I dug deeper and found links to the airship company's services. Now, that was quite a little surprise. 1 year ago, you took more than a few trips to the Culford Republic. I was just sightseeing. A reasonable claim. But the truth is that you've amassed a nice big debt over there. Am I right? You're losing me. How? By using town funds to speculate in risky commodities in the hopes of cashing in. Buying goods when they're cheap, selling them when they're high. That kind of thing. Oh, I get it. So, how much did he lose? For what my fellow reporters over there told me, something to the tune of 100 million Mira. 100 million Mira? That's 100 times the amount donated to the orphanage rebuilding. I can certainly see why one might turn to crime over an amount that high. 100 million. I'm pretty free with my spending, but I've got nothing on you. This isn't a competition, you know. Now that you mention it, he took funds from the city budget to pay off his debt and stave off any questions. But I can't understand why he would turn to arson and theft to build his vacation homes. It just all seems so random. Where's your proof? Go ahead, run your story with all its wild speculations. I'll sue you and the newspaper for libel. Ooh, suddenly confident, are we? Ha, and you all. The Bracer Guild does not have the authority to arrest me. I'm the mayor. I want you out of here, now. Well, I guess he's right. Well, he knows his rights. Mayor, may I ask you one question? What now? What's a student of the Royal Academy doing associating with such people? Disgraceful. Return to campus at once. Chloe looked at Dalmore directly in the eyes, her expression cold and stern. Why did you not use your own assets to pay off your debt? 100 million mira is certainly a lot of money, but I think that House Dalmore surely has enough assets to settle the matter. This estate, for instance, it would easily sell for at least 100 million mira. Don't be ridiculous. This estate has been handed down in the Dalmore family for generations. How would I ever simply let it go? The orphanage was no different. For many, it was a place fondly remembered. No one has the right to destroy something like that. How could you do such a thing? How dare you, liken this estate to that dilapidated old hovel? You care for no one but yourself. More than being the mayor or being the head of House Dalmore. You pitiful man. You have quite a way with words, young lady. But let's see if you'll change your tune in a few minutes. Fango, Bronco, come in, it's dinner time. Okay, what's he doing? That smell. Holy shit. What the hell are those things? Monsters! My lord. Unbelievable. You actually keep monsters as pets? Everything you think you know will die with you here. Don't worry, if there's anything left of you, I'll dump it in the river. He's crazy. So is freaking monsters part of stalling plan now? Well, at least now we can arrest him for trying to kill us. I'm sure the other stuff will stick too after this. I bear you no ill will, but I will not allow you to harm anyone. Alright, let's do this. No CP, well, almost nothing. And 2 very highly evolved monsters to take down. I think we have this. Okay, let's go for the weaker one. And with a little bit of luck, we can petrify it. A little bit of luck. Damn, they're strong. They're really strong. I think we should focus her on healing and the other 2 for attacks. Do you want to use some more strength magic? Yeah, if you can keep Chloe on healing duties for everyone, and Joshua and Estelle on attacking, we should be able to take them down. If one's down, the rest will easily follow. Okay, it's already over halfway. It's too far apart, so let's focus on your own health for the moment. Because we know Joshua can probably take another hit. Or should we just play it safe for now? Like I said, once one monster is down, the other one should not be a problem. Really go all the way around Joshua to attack her? decently fast at least. Comment for penetrate, hurricane, we don't have enough points for that. And we know if Joshua survives it, next round he can take one of them down. Definitely. Maybe, like I said, we should play it safe. Oh, they're too far apart for that. Let's hope they don't both decide to attack Chloe. Like I said, don't both attack Chloe. We can take the hit. Let's take one down. And then focus on resurrection and healing. Ooh. Stronger and faster. Ooh, that's gonna be dangerous.
We're
so
good to go.
With the resurrection, he doesn't go after Chloe and take her down before we can set her up. Like I said,
I'm so sorry.
I should stop giving him information on what he needs to do. That's not very helpful, is it? I also need to buy some new revives after this. Can we heal before his turn? Definitely. Perfect. That way anybody can take a hit, no matter what happens. And then we can start nibbling his HP down to 0. KO 20%. I do wonder, it like petrify and like KO faints, will that work against an enemy like that? Don't tell me his agility is increasing his evasion rate. Let's see if we can do something about his defense and agility in the next round. Ooh. Oh, come on, Joshua, hit him. Just hit him. Fudge you, man. Come on. Do something. Penetrate. Doesn't do what I want. It's nothing to decrease the ability of the enemy. I do know that magic always hits. I wonder if that increase will last a certain amount of rounds, or if it will just keep on working. Well, if physical attacks don't work, like I said, that's why we're using arts, we can also just get rid of the HP with magic. Damn. Damn, why is it not working? Why is it so high? Why does magic not do anything? Like I said, we don't have anything to remove his defense and agility, do we? Mute. There's no art. Yeah, the rest is all just moving on up. So little damage and resist, so that doesn't work. So how can we get rid of that? Is it gone? Okay, so we survived the increase in defense and agility because his partner got destroyed. So now that that's gone, our hit rate should be back, and the damage we can do to him. Okay, so we survived it. Now we destroy it. Stop fainting out my party members. Okay, Joshua, time to do your thing. Oh, hell yeah. Like butter. Okay, you keep up the heals. Back in time to finish it off.
That's that.
Yeah, that was a nice fight.
Let's move out.
I wish I had more to dispel the defense and agility he had, but the fact that surviving it was enough to win this, I like it. And of course, plenty of Sepith to walk away with it. It can't be, my sweet babies! How could you do this? You want to talk? In accordance with the Brazier Guild protocol, and this time with authority, we're placing you under arrest. Surrender and you will not be harmed. You leave me no choice but to use my trump card. A wand? Time's up. I can't move. Did he use an Orbal art? No, this has to be an artifact. So what the hell is that? Well, your knowledge is impressive, Miss Rins. This is the Kronos Rod, an artifact which happens to be a family heirloom. It can completely paralyze anyone within range in a blink of an eye. That's crazy. How does the church not know about such a powerful artifact? With a tool crafted by the wise ancient themselves, what else would one expect? Tactical orbments can't even begin to compare to this. Sadly, it has only one function. Which means I'll have to sully my hands and dispose of you myself. You should consider this an honor. Let's see, I'll think I start with the smart-mouthed little brat first. Who are you calling smart-mouthed? Perhaps I'll save the intelligent girl for last. Now, what was that you were saying about authority? You could plead for your lives, it might help, but I doubt it. To you? Yeah, right. Keep your filthy hands off. Oh, what's that? Keep your filthy hands off Estelle. Don't you harm a single hair on her head, or I'll use every technique I know to cut your miserable carcass to pieces. What? Joshua. Joshua. You certainly talk big for someone who can't even wiggle his fingers. Fine, I'll start with you. Stop! I'll never let you get away with hurting him. Joshua. Die. No. What? That light. Damn it, if I could only reach my camera. What's going on? I can move again. Estelle, what was that black light? I don't know, but I think it came from the orbment Dad sent us. Impossible! My family heirloom, my artifact, it's broken! It hardly matters since you've played your last hand. It's time to face reality. Yeah. I can't believe you really stooped this low. It's disgusting. I will not be taken in. Ha! After him. Okay. Why didn't Joshua just go for him before he could do anything? Really? He has the skill for it. Hey, wait up! Oh, I can't let a story like this get away. Oh my, I believe I've lost a few years of what little remains to me. My lord, are you alright, my lord? Monsters! Monsters! Oh, we're gonna have a race on the waters against them? Hey, what's that? It's Mayor Dalmore's yacht. Hey, wait! We can go after him in this boat. Come on, you two, get on board. Will do. Oh, Niall. Hey, let me come too. Now he's missing the story of a lifetime. Whoa, that just went okay. Alright, we're closing in. This craft is small and lightweight, so we have the edge, it seems. You stubborn little... Take this! Yeah, nothing can take Estelle. What? That'll teach you not to underestimate the bracer. Joshua, flank him on the right. Roger that. Whoa, how did he get so fast? The wind is blowing towards open water. It's catching his sails and giving him a boost. Not good. At this rate, the yacht has a clear advantage. We won't be able to catch up. Say what now? Looks like Ideos smiles on me today. I bid you farewell, brats. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We were so close. He's going to get away. There must be something we can do. What the? They're here. I think a bigger object is trying to catch him now. Alright, getting away is all well and good, but what now? So I have no choice but to head for the Empire. Or if I lay low for a while, maybe he... Yeah, that's definitely a bigger ship. Oh, what? Yeah, I think Chloe called in for a favor. What is this airship? Is it the Royal Army? No, the coat of arms is wrong. Well, it's the Royal Guard ship, a high-speed cruiser. Her name is the Arce. Well, well, looks like we got here just in time. That blue-white uniform. Are you Her Majesty's Royal Guard? Precisely. I am the company commander, Julia Schwartz. Mayor Morris Dalmore Ruan? I'm placing you under arrest for arson, robbery, embezzlement, among other charges. This is a dream. It has to be. Oh no, 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 no. Fainted. Whoa, what's going on? Jean called the Royal Army for reinforcements, but how did they get here so fast? Oh there, Brazers. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Please, let us handle this matter. I pressed Mayor Dalmore for information once he regained consciousness, but he apparently can't remember anything regarding the past few hours very well, if he remembers them at all. He's also drawing a complete blank about the arson and robbery. Really? Kinda like the leader of the Sky Bandits? Maybe it's related to those men in black from before. Well, even if he can't remember, the crimes are pretty clear-cut. It should go without saying that we'll be checking out his steward too. If we uncover anything, we'll be sure to let the Brazier Guild know. We appreciate it. By the way, Lieutenant, I have a favor to ask. What might that be? Would it be a possibility for me to get on board that ship as well? It's supposed to be the most advanced airship ever to come out of size. That'd make for a great story, and I really need one. I'm afraid not. The RSA was only just completed and is still undergoing flight testing. I must ask that you not comment on her at all until she's officially unveiled. What? Oh, come on! You've got to at least give me something about the mayor and his steward being arrested. Oh, don't worry. The facts of the story will be given over to the Royal News Agency. Until then, please refrain from reporting any of this. What choice do I have? Alright, I can do this. I can write a story with even the barest scrap of info. I've got to hurry back to the agency and put these events to paper. If you'll pardon me, everyone. Well, he's in his usual high spirit. Would you expect anything less? I'm told that the liberal news circulation has increased dramatically of late. I hope he's not planning to write a big propaganda piece. What do you mean? Never mind. That was quite impressive, First Lieutenant Schwartz. Colonel. Whoa. Colonel Richard. Oh, I remember you. I presume that you are the new bracers the guild spoke of? Oh, so you are the ones Jean got in touch with, Colonel Richard. Yes, I received word at Leyston Fortress where the royal forces are stationed. I got there as quickly as I could, only to find that the crisis had passed. Excellent work, Lieutenant. Oh, that's very kind of you, sir. Still, I wonder, what would bring the guards from the royal city here? And so quickly? Perhaps you know of a route so secret that even our intelligence division is unaware of? Surely you jest. Come now, Captain. This is hardly a time to pick a fight. I was simply admiring the proactive stance of the Royal Guardsmen. It's good to have you on our side. If it pleases you, Lieutenant, we'll take over the investigation from here and move matters to Leyston Fortress. I believe that the mayor will be well attended to there. Yes, sir, understand. Now, if you'll excuse us. Ladies and gentlemen of the Brazier Guild and Royal Guard. And the young lady in uniform. Fate willing, I think we shall see each other again. And with that, I bid you farewell. Safe travels, everyone. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did the colonel look like he was eyeballing Chloe to anyone else? Oh, was she? I'm sure it's because he doesn't see students very often in this line of work. I wouldn't make too much of it. I don't think that's the case. I think he recognized Chloe for who she is, cause she definitely called the Royal Guardsmen, and that's definitely not something anyone can do. She's special. Yeah, I'll bet you're right. That's probably it. That's not the impression I got at all. I'm certain that he's just as surprised as you are. It's hard to believe that the bracers so young would be so capable. He might be scouting you out to become part of the Royal Guard. Oh, come on, don't flatter us. We had a lot of help on this case. You needn't be so modest. You're not full-fledged bracers yet, but I presume you wish to become so. Well, yes, we're training for it. We intend to travel all over the country before the Queen's birthday celebration, as part of our preparations. I see. You're partaking in self-study then. Lieutenant Swartz, everything is ready for the CO's departure. Oh, acknowledged. Estelle and Joshua? And Chloe too, of course. We must be leaving soon. I hope that our paths will cross again. Yes, ma'am. We'll be looking forward to it. Thank you very much. That seems like a bit much. With a fanfare to go away. Regiment? Attention? Whoa. Royal Guardsmen, Warship Arcee, prepare for takeoff. Well, you can say what you want, but this one impressive airship. Definitely. Wow, a salute and a fanfare to go with it. That's a little overwhelming. Yeah, and a state-of-the-art ship to boot. But I guess you expect so much from the defenders of Her Majesty the Queen. True. Lieutenant Swartz sure is cool though. She kinda reminds me of that character that Chloe played, Oscar the Knight. I think so too. What an odd coincidence. Oh, don't tell me the Royal Guardsmen showed up. And the Arcee was there too? Huh, she's supposed to be cutting edge. It's too bad I just work the info desk. I would have liked to see that. I never figured you're for the military enthusiast. Still, didn't you end up speaking to Colonel Richard? Yes, he was on duty at the Leyston HQ. I don't know how the Royal Guardsmen got there so quickly though. I guess there's a lot more cross-communication in the military than I thought. Amazing that they managed to communicate at all, given how many agencies there are. Regular Army, Border Patrol, Intelligence, the Royal Guard. It must be pretty complicated. Cleaning after an incident like this will be a major undertaking. What will happen to the administration of Ruan from now on? Yeah, since the mayor has been arrested. I imagine they'll be sending in someone as acting mayor. And if Dalmore is found guilty, elections will have to be held. Plus, reparations will probably be made towards the orphanage. Really? Ha, thank goodness. All of this is thanks to Estelle and Joshua. Thank you so much, truly. Aw, come on, you don't have to be so formal. Yeah, we just did what was right. Plus, it wasn't just us. Agate played a big part. Speaking of... Jean, have you received any word from him? Yes, but unfortunately, I'm afraid he wasn't able to capture the men in black uniforms. They were not alone, apparently. Agate was ambushed. What? Is he alright? Yes, he managed to defeat them. I believe he gave chase and they're on their way to Zeiss. By now he's probably well outside of Ruan. Wow, talk about hardcore. Well, he's got plenty of experience after all. He's been chasing those black-clad characters for a while now. I think they're related to a job your father asked him to do. Dad asked him? And Agate just did what he was asked? Well, the one to put Agate of the Ravens in his place was none other than Cassius himself. And whatever he might like to claim, Agate stood no chance against him. Whoa, seriously? Cassius really beat some sense into him, and Agate so stubborn to simply say thanks and leave it at that. I get it. Maybe that's why he's so abrasive when it comes to us. Abrasive barely covers that guy's attitude. I guess he's not so high and mighty where Dad's involved, huh? Oh, speaking of your father, something wrong? Yeah, about that black orbman that lit up and saved our lives at the Mayor's Estate. Oh yeah, that's right. So much has been going on that I forgot all about it. I wonder what that was all about. Yeah, that orbment may have saved our skins, but it was still weird. An unusual colored orbment, huh? What can you tell me about it? Well, Estelle explained that it, along with a memo, had been in a package addressed to Cassius. Oh my, that's quite a story. From K asking about the Professor R. Could it be? You know what it means? No, not specifically. I've got a hunch, but nothing to back it up. But if you want to know more about its origin, I suggest going to Zeiss. Why Zeiss? Well, as you should know, Zeiss is famous for the manufacturing of orbments. There must be someone there who might know something about your orbment. Makes sense. We may never learn about the black orbment without consulting an expert. But we still have more training here to finish. Well, about that, you may want to prepare yourselves. Of course. Another big event and another recommendation. What? Really? You had to have seen this one coming. I mean, you got a recommendation from Bose after the Sky Bandit incident. Given your crucial roles in all the cases recently, I see no reason not to award it. Your assessment and reward has been prepared. 1 extra point, so we did one thing right at least. Oh, that's a lot of cash and points. Wow, all this on top of the pay for performing in a campus festival? Thank you for everything you've done for us. Come on now, you've earned it. I confess, I also like to see you advance as quickly as possible. I believe you'll be able to make the best use of your talents this way. Thank you, Jean. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. Congratulations, both of you. It'll be kind of lonely here without you, though. Chloe, you're right. It'll be tough to say goodbye. Please don't mind me. I'm just being selfish. Will you please tell me when you find out what day you're leaving? I'd like to see you off, at least as far as El Latin checkpoint. The end. Let's go to the next chapter. We're gonna save there. Again, another long episode, but it does seem that lately there's so much story going on, there is no other way. I don't want to cut it off somewhere in the middle. It has to have a proper moment to do that. Ooh. The Black Warriors. Stubborn bastard. Hey. And how the heck is he keeping up with such a huge sword? Damn, we can't shake him. We have no choice. Time to counterattack. Well, I guess you're finally taking me seriously. Good. I was getting sick of playing tag with you fools. He's not gonna give up until he's dead. What a stubborn idiot. Does he really think he can beat the 2-on-1 odds? I think I already have. What? Every fight takes spirit. You lose that, you lose everything. And I figured that exactly what kind of spirit you losers had when you took off with your tails between your legs. Silence, Gilder dog. We can handle you. You're in for a painful death. Damn it, we can't get caught now. Hey, okay, how about you just surrender and give me your full confessions? Starting with who you are and what you're after. You needn't concern yourself about that. What? It's the man in red. The one from the boat at Valeria Lake. When did you get here? Commander, you came for us. You two are pitiful. You failed to report in as appointed, and this is why? We had no excuses. We have a lot of interference. I get it. So you're the man in charge. Only of this particular scene. Allow me to apologize on behalf of my men. Could I persuade you to overlook this incident? Huh? Oh, okay, repeat that. I said that I'd like for you to overlook this incident. We've never had any intention of running afoul of the Bracer Guild. Don't make me laugh. You think I'm just going to look the other way and let you get away with what you did? Well, I thought it a generous offer, personally. Certainly a fairer price than death. Both of you, stand down. Return to the rendezvous point at once. Yes, sir. Thank you, Commander. Where do you think you're going? Son of a... Fine. The target may have changed, but as long as I have one. And you being the leader, I assume you got better information to offer me than your underlings anyway. You think it'll be that easy to make me talk? Sure as hell intend to find out. Oh, he's definitely better than Agate. He stood on his blade, really. Not bad. Not bad at all. You have an irrepressible passion, but a great weight bears down upon you. You are not quite so different from me. What did you just say? It's a painful thing to be powerless in a time of crisis, but you know that feeling all too well, no? I can see it in your eyes. Fine then. I don't know who you are, but I think I like you. There's no shame in powerlessness. There's no shame in being outmatched. You and I both know that. Perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. Screw you! Don't act like you know anything about me. You're in for one hell of a beatdown. All talk, no shock. Bet the guild's going to love interrogating you. Shadow form. Is that a body split craft? I got they sense something faint from the dark force beyond. Nice try, but you've got a heavy heart. And a heavy heart makes for a light blade. Why don't you come out from hiding and say that? When a warrior enters a skirmish, he must be prepared to lose everything, otherwise he can gain nothing. In order to live as a man, you must forgo all anger and grief. With that, I bid you farewell. Impresses in the trees seems to have vanished. Forgo? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Chapter 3 done. Third recommendation, be cotton. Alright, guess we're on our way to Zeiss then. Guess she's not here yet. Did we get here that early? Could be. Want to kill some time at the tavern? Nah, it's nice out, so I think I'd rather just wait here. I doubt I could ever get tired of the view from the river. Yeah, no kidding. I even get the feeling that Ruan's finally back to normal. Pretty amazing considering the uproar after Mayor Dalmore's arrest. Well, a seated mayor has never been arrested before. Try to imagine if Mayor Claus was arrested in Roland. Yeah, that would be a real shock. But when I think of it that way, the people of Ruan almost seems cold. I mean, they were clearly surprised by what happened, but not a single person was truly shocked, as far as I can tell. Well, you have to remember, the mayor of Ruan has always been selected by bloodline alone. He wasn't elected to this position by Ruanians, and that probably makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, that's true. The people of Roland appointed Klaus mayor because they liked him and trusted him. Delmore's getting what he deserves, but I still kinda feel bad for him. Hey, look who's here. Hey, Zeke. Estelle, Joshua. I'm sorry that I'm late. No problem, we just got here ourselves. Don't tell us you ran all the way here. You really didn't need to rush. I couldn't let you go off without seeing you off. Thank you very much for contacting me. Chloe, I keep telling you, you don't need to thank us. You too, Zeke. Thanks for coming. Well then, shall we be off? Okay. We need to use the south exit to reach Zeiss, right? Yes. On the southern road is a checkpoint called Airletten. You can set out for Zeiss from there. Roger that. Okay, let's go. Scree! Alright! And as you might have guessed, we're gonna leave it here for today. It's been a long enough episode. Even with the cuts I know I can make, it was a good one. We are, well, technically we didn't arrest the mayor, but we got him down for justice. We got a recommendation, and we learned a little bit more about the people in black clothing. And of course, the fate of Agate. He's definitely alright. Probably pissed that he let the commander get away, but he's alright at least. So, next time we're gonna go to Zeiss, see if we can find anything out about the orbment. But before we go to the checkpoint, I might talk to everyone in Ruan before we go. Maybe check out some other sites like Minoria, the Royal Academy, maybe even the Lighthouse. Like, talk to everyone before we go so we can definitely say goodbye without having anything forgotten. I do not want to miss anything else in this story, so that's going to be next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.